was I doing? I was making you a spiritual weapon. I think you're the only one that uses this right now, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah, since Balik is gone.
Alright, so do you use Healing Spirit? No, I think that might be someone else. That might have been Quentin.
Yeah, that's Quentin, I think.
Alright, so under Character Info Resources, you should now see Spiritual Weapon. You can edit the graphic if you want, do it whatever you want with it, but only you can control that. And what was the other thing you said you needed?
Magic circle, that's a 10-foot radius circle.
Okay. Magic circle. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there we go. That was weird. For a second there, it wasn't duplicating. Alright, so you should have a copy of the spell radius now as well.
Where can I...
Resources, character info resources, in the journal.
Huh.
So you can, again, rename and if you want, put a different graphic or whatever you want to do.
I can see copy of spell and spiritual weapon.
Yeah. Did you need any others?
I looked through my spells and I can't find anything at the moment. Maybe maybe on 5th level, but not currently.
Alright, yeah, we can try to figure it out as we go.
Nope, that's a point within... maybe for daylight.
Okay.
That's a 60-foot radius sphere.
I don't currently have a 60-foot radius.
I'd say what you can do, Patchwork, what I do, is just drag on like a 5-foot and then just do an aura.
Yeah, that's fine also.
Yeah, I'll give you a 5-foot.
Because I just sometimes do that like with Sleet Storm or Full Lightning, so I just think it's easier.
To just signal where the center is, maybe.
Yeah, and then it shows how far it's covering. That's just me.
Anyone else need spell effects? Alright. So you should now have a 5-foot cube as well, Patchwork. Again, that only you can control.
Yep, I can see it, thank you.
Alright. Unfortunately, my transmogrifier wasn't working, so I couldn't set up all the camp stuff I wanted to today. Do we have everyone here?
No, no one is running late.
Alright.
Yeah, she said it should be another 5 minutes, I think.
Alright. So yeah, just let me know if anyone else needs like spell effects for your character spells or
I think I'll sit this one out. I don't feel great.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I'll watch over Twitch.
Yeah, sorry you're feeling crappy. Hope you feel better.
Well, yeah. I don't like that it's so warm. I want winter back.
Yeah. Oh, all the shapeshifts for Quentin. I have to...
Or maybe I'll just stay on Discord and listen to you all, but I don't think I can concentrate much like this.
Yeah, sure, if you want to just hang out here. So, Quentin, I'm going to move all your shapeshifts into resources in the character info. Just because I wanted to kind of personalize a bunch of these resources and just make it so only one of you could move them instead of all of you, just to make it a little easier. Does anyone use torches or lighting or anything like that?
Patchwork does. I do too. If I'm doing light for someone.
Okay. Well, I guess that one can stay universal, since when you drop the torch, anyone can pick it up. So I'll move that up, but I'll keep that as universal. So yeah, that's where the resources are going to live now, in the character info area.
Sure.
Quentin, you're still working on your guy, right?
Yeah, I'm doing him.
Okay. Let's see.
Won't take long. I've got everything. So he's all set up on Beyond. I just need to effectively copy and paste all the stuff onto Roll20.
Oh, also the zombies. So Kai, you use the zombies, right? So I'll stick a zombie in
Yeah.
the resources for you. Fluffy, stick in there.
Fluffy isn't controlled by anyone.
According to this, he is.
You want him at Flintwing?
Wait, where'd Fluffy go? No, it didn't move. That was weird. Flintwing, he's already in the. He's a camp character.
Okay.
He's not really a summon. He's more like an NPC. Let's see. Oh, Fluffy's the. Oh, that's the Drake companion. That's right. Never mind.
That's none of us
All right.
control it. None of us have him anymore.
All right. So never mind about that. And Owl Familiar, I think, is Elise. So,
No, that was mine.
that was yours? All right. Well, that is up there too now. I think. Did it move it? Roll20. It's being really weird. Come on, just move it. There we go. Alright. Yeah, and I don't think anyone is using summons right now. I know with your druid you were. So, yeah,
I was, but I'm trying to
What's
not
up?
do it now.
Sometimes Quentin summons dragons, right?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess we can get the recap going while we're kind of waiting for. Oh, there's no one.
Seek the devil, and they do appear.
Welcome.
Hi there, sorry about that.
Do you need any spell effects?
Do I need spell effects?
Yeah, for like your spells, like radiuses or anything like that.
Let's see, what do I cast? I cast Fireball.
Alright,
And I cast Shatter.
let me give you
And I cast Shatter.
so that would be a 20-foot radius and I think a 10-foot radius.
10-foot cube, I think.
Oh, a shatter cube, alright.
20-foot cube? I don't know. I'll have a look as soon as I sit down. I'm just... sorry. A little bit frazzled this morning.
No worries. So I was hoping to get all your camp stuff set up. Fortunately, my tool broke, so I wasn't able to do that. But we can do that hopefully next time if they fix it. Or I'd have to just manually move everything. Alright, so Elise, you should see a 20-foot radius in the
Just open it.
character info.
I'm just opening up Roll20.
Okay. Well, in
Okay.
character info and resources, that's where you'd find your effects now, and it's now personalized. So only you can move it. You can also rename it if you want.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay. Did Just testing that. Okay. Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm going to call it Elise. 20-foot radius, or else it's going to get confused. Okay, there we go. That should work. All right. Okay, so that's created. All right, well, we are on session 82 of No One's Business. It is no one's turn to scribe. If that works for you,
It's like,
Elise.
yeah, that works for me. I have hypnotic pattern too, which is a 30-foot cube.
All right. So
30-foot
Quentin.
cube and
Yeah, give me
sorry.
one. No worries. Just give me one moment. Quentin, you are on quartermaster. This would be your first week doing it.
Okay.
Which basically is mostly the biggest thing is making sure you pay your camp. And when the group finds items, if they, send it to the party treasury, you would just put those down. I think you've done it before, right?
Yeah, I've done it before.
Yeah. So Kai, you are the previous scribe. Do you want to give us a rundown of what happened last time?
Yeah. We continued to fight this spooky dude. He teleported us somewhere, or it was an illusion of some sort. Quentin remembers. Then I think Patchwork dies and gets sucked in. Charlie dies and gets sucked in. Quentin dies and gets sucked in to this darkness. Kai and Elise are left. Kai tries to collect him as his new patron, as he normally does. The battle stops. We end up getting transferred back into the room, talking to the mysterious woman. We get teleported out, and then Quentin goes and talks to Neil. Patchwork has a conversation with both rings, I believe. And then we start debating what to do next. And Elise is trying to cover up the fact that she's a changeling with everybody, and basically wants to kill Quentin because Quentin threatened to moonbeam her.
All right. Thank you for that recap. So, let's see. It is the 8th of winter at 10 p.m. in the evening. When we last left off, we were kind of discussing some next steps. Balak and Threna had departed. They were kind of going to seek some of their own adventures for the time being. And I think the group was planning to head over to Issac now, right? But of course, Quentin mentioned that he is probably going to stay here, do some research.
Yeah, Quentin ain't going Issac. There's not a chance in hell he's convinced we're going to die. So, nah.
So he's doing his own thing.
Is there anything else we need to pick up before we go? Like, should we get more diamonds? While we're here?
I think Patchwork had to step out. She's not feeling very well. I don't know how many diamonds she has.
Okay. I think last I heard she only had one left. So I'm thinking maybe we should stop by the jewelers or somewhere where we can pick up some diamonds.
Yeah, she's got one left.
Yeah.
I remember
So-
her using it while we were there, so yeah, she got one left, so I'd definitely go say
Yeah,
go pick up more.
We should pick up more. Is there anything else that we need before we have to go? Or is it just the diamonds?
So it is evening currently. The marketplace is closed. Your group, I
Well,
assume,
we can-
is assembled in your house right now.
We can go tomorrow.
Yeah.
When things are open. But I just wanted to make sure that that was on our list of things to do before we head off. But yeah, I think the plan is to start heading to Issa.
Yeah, Blackwater has a bit of a start on you, or a bit of a head start, so he's a ways away. Of course, now that you know his secret, you imagine he may not be as friendly towards you.
Do you guys think that it would be worth maybe sending a message to Lyra? If Patrick, you have the spell. If you have the spell, learned, and if you have the spell slots for it, before we go to bed, just to say, hey, don't trust him. We know some things, and give her a heads up.
Sure, I'm not playing today because I'm not feeling well, but it's something.
Oh,
I
you're
can
not
do.
playing? Oh,
No.
sorry. I'm sorry you're
I'm
not
just,
feeling well.
I'm fine. I'm just listening in.
Okay.
Let's say Patchwork prepares sending. I think I have it prepared from last time anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking right before we go to bed, it might be worth
Yeah.
it if you have it, and if you have the spell slots left over from earlier. Sorry, I missed that conversation.
You're good.
But anyways, other than that, I say we go to bed.
Alright, so you are passing the evening. Go ahead and pay your camp for the evening, Quentin.
Okay.
Sec. Sorry, I'm just redoing your quest section a little. So alright, so the evening passes without issue. We'll all kind of wake up the next day. It is now the 9th of winter, as everyone is kind of assembling in the morning, getting ready to start the day. So, what are we doing today?
I'm gonna stop by the jewelers and pick up however many diamonds.
Okay, just how many are you looking to pick up?
Well, how many do they have?
Let me check.
And how much money do we have? I guess are the limiting factors.
Give me a second. I'm doing 3 things at once. Give me a minute.
Dude, you be better at multitasking.
Hey, I can multitask. I draw the line at more than 2 things at once.
That's not
Okay, you wanna know how much-
multitasking. That's just
2 things at once,
duotasking.
that's multitasking. Okay. Okay, so... Okay. How much? What are you asking for? How many? How much gold?
How much money do we have? Do they accept gold bars? Well,
Well, we've got a lot more gold bars than coins. That's a
yeah.
fact. We've got 1,151 gold pieces. We have 1,400 platinum pieces. And we have 91,800 gold bars. Worth of gold bars.
Alright, so the jeweler, go speak to him. He would have.
We want to consider asking.
Well, he would have 2 diamonds, each of them worth 400 gold pieces for sale.
Buy them.
Alright, so you.
Um,
Did you say you're gonna buy them?
yeah, we'll buy them both.
Alright, so you give him.
If I can talk him down, I'll try to barter.
Alright, to barter, I would say give me a persuasion check, unless there's a different skill you think you can use.
No, I can use persuasion.
Alright, so he is a little bit persistent, but finally agrees to give you both for 700 gold. Then you'd have 2 400 GP diamonds that you paid 700 for.
Can I try to bring him down a little bit more?
Give me another check at disadvantage.
Oh. Let's do it. Persuasion.
Alright, so
14.
he refuses.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, we'll take them for 700.
Alright, so...
Okay, so do you want to spend time melting down some gold bars and turning into coins? 1.
Well, if he accepts the gold bars,
Yeah,
like how much is a
he'll
gold
accept
bar worth?
he'll accept the gold bars, so you just give him 7 gold bars.
Well,
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're 100 gold pieces, so I say we use up the gold bars
Yeah,
and people
cool.
will take them.
Yeah, most merchants will take bars as
Okay,
as,
I thought
currency.
they wouldn't. I thought they wouldn't. That was my concern.
It's just most people don't use gold bars because it's so much money. It's mostly just like nobles.
Right.
But he doesn't get much of a chance to sell these, so yeah, he's fine taking gold bars. He could use them when he gets to the capital. He'll tell you.
Am I writing down how many diamonds we just got?
Well, if you're keeping them in the... I mean, I'm guessing that Patchwork's going to take them, but I guess for
Yeah,
now,
Patchworks.
since she's not
Yeah.
here, I'd say put them in the party treasury and just make sure you
Okay.
record their value.
So, just remind me again, how many diamonds do we have?
In the treasury? I'm not sure.
No, how much did she just buy?
Oh, 2.
2.
And they were 400 each. So fairly
Cool.
valuable diamonds.
That's done. Just so I know, just so I could keep a note of that, so I know where it is. Okay. What am I doing? Area.
Alright, so I'm looking at your quest log. Didn't you guys fight the clay golem?
No, we didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
Nope.
Okay.
We were there. I think it just wasn't mentioned when we were there, like when we were physically there.
Got it. Okay.
So we didn't fight it, and the intention was to go back, but we've run out of time.
Okay. So yeah, what do you want to do?
I guess we start heading to Isaac. Was there anything that we need to do before? Like, do we need to settle anything with the NPCs?
Oh, Quentin's
Last
still
chance
staying
for back-
behind, so I can settle it all if
Last
you want.
chance for Last chance for bathroom breaks. Nope. All right, we're on our way.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
Just not going. So Quinton's just like, bye. Don't worry, Char will be here when you get back.
Alright. So.
Quentin's going to be the new mayor, eh?
I guess the dragon's staying behind too. Would make sense.
Yeah, Flintwing's staying with. Unless Flintwing wanted to go, but I would be like, do you want to stay with me?
Yeah, he would definitely prefer to stay. Although he would probably be bugging you that Isik might contain more answers about the thing he's looking into. So he might not be too happy
I'm not.
that you're going.
Quinton's going to say
or
this to
staying.
Flintwing. I'm not against going eventually. I just don't want to go right now, considering what we just learned about Blackwater and him potentially wanting to kill us. So let me have some time to do some downtime things, to do some research, to figure out how to deal with him when we get there, and we can go.
Well, he says, yeah, and then he's not going to be there anymore because we had to do research.
Which is even better.
Just rolls his eyes at you and flies away.
Someone's
Alright.
welcome to
Good to
come
be-
with us.
He's tempted, although no one made him the offer before this, so I think for now he's just going to stay with
Yeah.
Quentin.
And
I'll
also,
make the-
he knows you're going to kill him.
Yeah, and also,
He
yeah,
knows you'll kill him.
might be a little bit weary of Elise. She's made some threats and given him some side eye. So,
Some side eye.
exactly. So I was just looking over your quest log and trying to clean it up with some more info. Was the Rune Master Warforged body? That was the ring.
Yeah, which Quinton has.
Wasn't he gonna give the group something if you got him the Warforged body?
Yeah, no, so if we get in the Warforged buddy, he is going to help Patchwork with something. I don't remember what. It's like a ritual thing.
Right.
But
Look
she's
into
got
her
to get in the
past.
Warforged. Yeah, he's got to get the Warforged body first. So Quinn's going to keep him so that he can keep asking questions while he does research in the Alcavian labs. Yeah. So. Unless like anyone drastically is just like, no, we really want him.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
all yours.
Cool.
Actually, we may want him if we run into any more Therian Empire ruins.
Means you'll just lie and cheat and hack your way in.
That's true. It's not that simple, though.
We also know that it doesn't carry over, like, the authority you have. There's specific ones designated for specific people that if you weren't given it for there, you don't get it. So we do know at least that you might not.
Okay. So the clay
Up
golem.
to you guys. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah. So you haven't taken down the clay golem yet either.
I gotta remember what
Watch the
spells I
clay
get.
golem
doing
like
good.
rampage through the. Watch the clay golem just like fully rampage through the druid grove while we're gone.
Bum bum bum.
Well, he's not done so yet.
What's the quest? Hadrock's Crypt Base.
We're building a base there.
Oh, okay. Just kind of another place. Do you have anyone there working on that? Or is that just
We
kind
had some of our NPC. We had some of the mercenaries, the people we hired, the ones we saved from the Iron Tide. We've
Oh.
been very industrious with our people.
Are you paying them right now?
Hope
I
so.
actually can't remember.
Alright, well, I'll have to
I assume
look into
so.
that later. See what's going on with that. Glowing pillars, is that the halls of Tarsus?
Yeah, I think we figured that out.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna delete that. Okay. Alright. So you gather your people, and you are going to travel north. Quentin is staying behind. Alright.
Yeah.
So, to the world map. So it's probably going to be about 7 or so days' journey to Issyk. Let's see. Where's the party token? There it is.
Do we know how many days Blackwater is ahead of us?
About 7, so he's probably there already.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
We're real late.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that's... about 7. Hang on, let me just mess with something on this map. It's bugging me. Alright, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, maybe it's 10 days. Alright, so he'd still be in transit. Yeah, it's about 10 days to get there. Alright, so you start traveling. For the traveling, you would just need someone with survival, and you can have someone helping who can either use survival or knowledge nature. So whoever's leading the expedition would roll survival, and the helper could roll either survival or knowledge nature.
I should not do either one of those.
If you want to have
I have survival.
I can do nature.
Yeah, Kai's the new leader.
I was like, all right,
I
where
lead
do
the
I want
way.
us to go?
Ko just like lead you out into the forest somewhere. It's like I'm looking for
I-
my oof.
I don't help whatsoever.
Alright.
Hey, pretty good.
But at least Kai knows what he's doing.
You fucking right.
We hope.
Alright, so you are traveling. Let's see. So time is passing. If anyone's doing anything during the journey, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to be passing some time.
All right.
Mm. No, I'm good.
If I'm in the lead, I'm skipping.
Okay.
I think we just talk shit about Quentin the entire time.
Alright, so
Why am I not shut?
4 days would pass. Go ahead and pay your party, your group, for 4 days.
Yep.
So it is now the 13th of winter as you're traveling down the road. A couple of things are going to... And I guess Ahote didn't come either. She would have stayed with Quentin as well. So let me update your camp. Also, each of you subtract 4 days worth of food unless someone's feeding you.
Does someone have Goodberry?
Can we just assume Patchwork is casting it every day?
Yeah.
Sure.
Was it-
I can say she's casting Goodberry from the background. So, Hote and Flintwing are not with you right now. So it is the evening of the 4th day. And so it's about 10 p.m. when Shock is going to approach you, Elise. He says, Elise, I was hoping to speak to you about something.
What can I help you with?
Says, I've heard some strange talk from the group. Something about Quentin wanting to attack you for some reason. Something
That's
about
right.
a spell? He says, I was just curious what that was about. I've known you and Quentin a while, and it just seems strange that there would be a want for violence between you two. You seem like you've gotten along fine in the past.
No, I don't think it was necessarily a want for violence. It was just an unfortunate situation that happened in the cursed church, and now Quentin feels like he needs to verify whether or not I'm trustworthy. Which, we've been friends for a while now, and I found it very hurtful. And the method he wanted to use to test my friendship involved, casting some pretty dangerous and offensive magic at me. So I refused.
He says,
I felt like I didn't need to go through this test to prove myself.
I don't understand. How would this spell test your friendship? Wouldn't.
I really don't know what goes on in Quentin's mind. But he feels like I'm under some illusion or influence, which I've revealed. I've told people I use, illusion and illusion magic to kind of change my form sometimes when need be. But I think he feels like he needs to test me, and I don't feel like I need to be tested, and I find it quite insulting, actually.
Give me a deception check. So Shock doesn't seem to fully understand, but he nods and says, well, it makes me sad that you two are, having this disagreement. I just hope you are able to figure things out. He says, we've done a lot of good together, and I would hate to see either of you come to blows. Honestly, it would be hard. Or go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, he just says, well, honestly, it would be hard to know what to do in such a situation. I mean, I would want to help both of you, but obviously I would have to choose a side.
Of course. No, and I hope that I would never put you in a position where you were forced to choose between Quentin or I. I really, really don't want it to ever come to anything serious. I just don't want to be. I don't want, offensive spells cast on me unless things were dire. And to test whether or not I am who I say I am, I don't believe is dire. And the fact that he doesn't trust me, I find, is actually quite hurtful.
He nods and he says, well, as I said, I just hope you both can figure out what needs to happen to restore that trust.
Of course. And thank you for your concern, and thank you for coming and checking on me. I appreciate it.
And he would nod. So I'm gonna say, actually, during that same evening, the group is in camp. Like I said, I don't actually have your tents or anything set up. Let's see. Now, you guys have had a long rest, so if you need to heal, make sure you do so.
He says right before we jump into combat.
I already restored my hit points.
So there's 4 of you and Shock. Wait, who are we missing?
You're not missing anyone.
Quentin's not here right now. And of course your laborers and everyone. But check something. Oh, right, Alira's in the camp too, and Nyara. Okay, so there are some more people. Why don't I have them in the camp? You just move those people over. Because you brought her with you, right? Or did you leave her in Chaur?
I genuinely don't know who we brought or who we left behind, to be perfectly honest.
Alright, well, Alira probably would have asked to be left behind, unless you pushed
Yeah,
the... Because she
I
didn't
think
really want to
Alira
go.
we would leave behind.
Okay.
Alira Ara we might bring, but I think Alira we'd leave behind. And we'd bring Shock.
Okay.
Because Shock's our number one bro.
He's your, he's your bro.
He's our
He's like,
bro.
I got your back, bro. Alright, so Alira stayed. Where's Iara? Iara's kinda... Yeah, she's fairly, seems fairly friendly to the group.
I should hope so. We've been giving her some good work, I hope.
Yeah. Alright. So she is in the camp as well.
Quentin's attacking us from the bushes.
No, I'm not. I'm testing
Cass.
out this because it didn't add the agonizing blast, so I have to
He
figure
casts
out how
Moonbeam
it.
on you.
Do
Sneak attack.
not tempt me.
It's like, what the hell?
No, I'll do it the other way. I was trying to figure out how to add which way to add for agonizing blast. I can do it a different one. Get this footage.
Oh, do I not have a...
That's adding a +5.
Yeah, no, I wanted it to add the +5. I just didn't know if I wanted to do it so that it shows up. Like the first one I had is the second damage as the +5, or the one below it is it rolls the D10 and adds the 5 to the whole thing. But I think I'm going to do it separately so I know at least it's adding it.
Alright, this might not
Oh,
work.
add
This might still
items.
be broken. Try it.
Inventory. I'm getting there. I'm adding everything
Oh.
slowly.
It's working again. I guess they fixed it, maybe. Hang on a second.
That's you.
Sorry for my trumpets.
Alright, so my tool might be working again. Good, that might make this easier.
Dagger.
Alright, so Iara. Alright, so as you're kind of settling in... Oh, now I can grab all the camp stuff. Sorry, give me one moment to just grab that really quick, because then I can actually have you guys set up your camp so I know what it looks like. Because this might be relevant.
I would have put. I want to give you a heads up that I would have put my alarm spell up every single night.
Oh, good. You can show
And
me where you put it.
Okay, that's awesome.
That girl
It's
looks
a 20.
sick. Have I met this girl before?
No,
You've
you
met
haven't.
AR.
She's been in the camp. You may not have spoken to her much.
Fair enough.
Because she isn't the talkative type for sure. She's probably just been kind of hanging out, like drinking and every now and then talking to one of the people in the group she's comfortable with. You probably know who she is just from talking to the rest of the people,
Makes sense.
but you probably don't know much about her. Okay, good. Yeah, those all moved over. Excellent. So if you look under camp resources, you should see a campfire and a bunch of tents. So you can choose a tent for yourself and place it in the map for where your tent is going to be. As well as a campfire, which will provide light, assuming it's going when an encounter starts. You can also...
What's the difference between all the tents?
Just cosmetic. These are all smaller tents, so I don't think the camp has any big ones. Does the camp have anything like crafting stuff?
I don't know.
I forget. Did you bring any of those like alchemy stations? Doesn't look like it. I don't see them in the items. They're in your base.
I don't think they're portable. I don't think
You
they're portable.
can. They are if you have enough people to carry
Oh,
the
are they?
stuff. Yeah. So if you have enough people to carry them, because I think they weigh a couple 100 pounds, but you know your carrying capacity is based on your laborers.
Do we get a light source attached to this fire?
Yeah. Sorry. Give me a sec. I'm just looking at something.
Or am I able to do that?
I don't think you can affect light sources currently.
Okay.
So you light up the fire. I really wish you could. I don't know why they don't let you guys do
And
that.
this chick is she's gonna move because the fire needs to go right where she is.
Sure.
Just light a fire underneath her.
Alright, so
No,
What's
wait.
wrong with where it is? What's wrong with where it is?
You have a problem with that, huh? You have a problem with it? Yeah, go into the
No,
forest.
Hey,
She's
don't
just
bully
dirty.
ARM.
Go sulk and be emo and edgy away from
She
here.
goes and sits
Wait, this
on
is the
the
one
hill.
you don't want to save?
So
My tent
Yeah.
looks badass.
yeah, and you can also name it. So if you don't want to say tent 3, you can put like your name and tent or
Oh
something.
yeah. Well, wait, we're gonna name this something awesome. How do I name it?
You just go
this
to the
tent.
Oh, I
token
see,
and
yeah.
change the name. Alright, so as you are kind of sitting there in the evening. Oh, do they break tokens again? Ugh. Oh, I'll let you finish that setting up your tent because I gotta fix something real quick. So yeah, as you're kind of sitting there, settled in for the evening, you would all start to smell some sort of strange smell in the air. It's almost kind of fragrant.
Sorry,
And-
can I just... Sorry for interrupting. Can I just have a 20-foot cube for my alarm?
It should be under resources. I thought I gave you a 20-foot cube. Oh, cube.
Resources.
I see.
Cube.
Not a...
A cube.
Okay.
I have a 20-foot radius sphere. I just
Yeah.
don't have a 20-foot cube.
Alright. We'll make you a cube.
A cube.
Okay. Cube. Okay, release. Alright, so
Hi, what the heck?
he's
I
going
just
off
saw
on
your
his
name.
own.
Going off on his own, and you renamed himself Mushy P.
That's just his tent.
Yeah, that's my tent.
Oh, that's your tent?
Yeah, his tent is Mushy P, not him.
Sounds delightful.
It's an
Okay.
English delicacy.
Oh
Joke's-
god, you're on about
that's
mushy
terrible.
peas. For
No,
fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
mushy pig.
I've seen pictures and it disgusts me and horrifies me. No offense.
Don't make fun
They're
of
an
his
acquired
Mushy P.
taste.
Alright, so that's where you're putting your alarm around your tent.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so, as I said, there's kind of a fragrant, smell in the air. And you would see from the south, moving towards the camp, some sort of creature appear.
What?
It's kind of dark out, so you don't see it all that great. But it almost looks like one of Kai's spore zombies, but much larger.
It's not one of mine.
Kai, what is this? What did you bring? What did you make?
I don't think Kai's over here, but give me initiative rolls as it approaches.
Raven, I'm just asking, can you drag the party token on just so I can see?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nope, not allowed. You're not here.
Shouldn't the light be centered on this fire?
Isn't it?
No.
I think it's on my tent.
That's odd.
Or maybe it's invisible. I don't know where it is.
Your tent or my tent?
I guess on my screen it looks like it's coming from my tent for sure. Definitely not yours.
Oh.
No, it's coming from the fire.
If I move my token, it
You know, that might
moves,
just be my.
so-
You know that might just be my dark vision. My bad.
Yeah, that's probably your dark vision.
Just working as intended.
So yeah, this thing kind of is shambling towards the group. You're not sure what it is or what's going on.
Such a garbage initiative.
Put your NPCs in the background right now.
It's better than mine.
But the first one to act is going to be.
I'm just gonna
Elise.
ask. I'm just gonna ask this now. Can I Jaeger Patchwork for the minute? If Patchwork's okay with that. I know you're listening in, so I'm asking.
Yeah,
She
she
did
Did
said
say that earlier.
she
said
did say
was
that
fine with
earlier.
it.
So
Well,
if
we
you
can just keep her in the background for now. So yeah, Elise, what are you gonna do as this thing is approaching?
This thing's big.
I
Fairly
will
large.
bonus action, light up my dagger,
Okay.
and go 5, 10, 20.
Alright, so yeah, it seems almost like some kind of shambling corpse with all these weird, pods kind of exploding on its back, letting off this, pinkish mist that's all in the air around you now.
Yeah.
You figure that that's what the smell is that you were smelling. But it's almost like a perfume of some kind. It's very
And I'm gonna
intoxicating.
hide. And I'm gonna hide.
Alright, so you hide. The creature is gonna shamble towards the camp this way. And then it just kind of stops there, ending its turn. Charlie.
I mean, we're in combat, so I assume it looks aggressive.
No, it isn't anything aggressive yet. While it's filling the air with these weird spores.
You say they smell kind of fragrant.
Yeah, it's almost intoxicating, and as the smell gets stronger, it almost feels a bit strange to you, like it might be affecting your judgments.
Hold my breath.
You can attempt to hold your breath if you want. Yeah. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Hold my breath.
I'll call out to it, and I'll say, "Halt! Who are you?" I don't know if it can respond on my turn.
So it doesn't seem to talk, or if it can, it's not speaking. It just sort of looks towards you with these glassy, dead eyes.
Yeah, I'll walk towards it.
Give me a charisma saving throw.
Saving throw?
Yeah.
I'm good at those. Oh,
Ooh.
I'm great.
That would
Boo.
fail, actually. And you feel strange. Suddenly, this creature is somehow important and needs to be defended, like it's a friend.
Okay, then I'll walk up to it to defend it.
Okay, so maybe
Take a
Kai.
defensive stance, like with my back towards it, you know?
Kai would, or not Kai, Charlie, I guess, would kind of change his demeanor, seemingly more friendly towards the creature. What about Kai? What are you gonna do?
Watch us just adopt the zombie.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to Zevlor or whatever his name is. Is this one of yours?
Huh? Oh, the zombie appeared. Yes, I sent it to you to assist you. Sorry, I should have mentioned that. You kept complaining that I didn't give you enough powers, so I sent you a zombie. He says
Oh,
he's
that's so kind. I'm gonna call him Charlotte.
he's not all that useful, but the spore effect is very effective against humanoids. You should tell him not to infect your group. They will turn into mindless zombies if exposed to spores too long.
That's useful.
Where's Quentin when I need him?
It's almost like I knew it was coming.
No, okay. I'll tell it to lower your spore shit.
Alright, so the
And
zombie turns its head towards you, almost like notices you for the first time, glassy-eyed, and it screeches, and the energy of the spores is sucked in suddenly as the fragrance is gone, and like you all would, feel normal again.
Did it break the charm effect on me?
Yeah, so you're like, huh? Like, shake your head.
What the hell is this thing? I point my sword towards it.
It screeches
Or
at
my
you.
no, leave it alone. It's my new pet. It's called Charlotte. His name is Charlotte.
You just make friends with every strange creature in the woods?
It shambles over to you. It's very large.
My
It's actually humanoid
My,
size, but there's like a ton of this pinkish like spores coming off of it. So it's almost like a normal sized humanoid with like just purple and pink like crap like poofing off of it, like a marshmallow man almost.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. My patron sent it to me because I was complaining a lot. So, he sent me a gift. So this is my new pet. And do you know what? No, his name's not Charlotte. It's Quintu. I miss him so much. So it's Quintu.
Alright, here
Your
I'll
All right,
patron is seriously messed up.
and perhaps
I know, right?
perhaps you keep Quinn too on your side of the camp.
here I'll
If you
Nah,
don't
he's
mind.
nah, he's gonna live right there.
just gonna sit next to the campfire.
No, he's not. Kai, you will take him to your side, please.
Does he have any psychedelic properties?
So I'm gonna give you his sheet, so you kind of know what he is and what he can do. You should see it at the very top of the journal right now. I'm gonna move it down to the camp in a moment, but you should be able to control it if you want to like rename him or anything. I'm just having a bunch of lag, so it's taking me a while to give it to you. But yeah, you should be able to read about him now.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I don't like that.
I'll put him under background NPCs. And yeah, you can change his name if you want. You should be able to move him now too. Oh wait, let me make sure. Check his token. Yeah, you should be able to. Quinn too.
I'd go up to Elise and be like, "It's a wonder Quentin had issues trusting you. This guy, he freaks me out. So he's doing some weird shit."
For the most part, Kai is harmless.
I don't know.
And it's nice to have him on our side rather than not.
That I can agree with, but that does seem to be someone's corpse. Just starting to
Try
wonder how
not.
it was obtained.
I recommend not thinking too deeply into it.
IR would say, well, you know, it'd make even person whose corpse it is isn't really using it anymore, so it's either going to be in the ground or a ship for a bunch of weird purple shit.
Well, if that's the case, I am not as deeply troubled, but I was more worried about the fact that it could have been forcefully taken from somebody who was alive.
Oh, well,
Well, you
she
know what they say, reduce, reuse, recycle.
says, well, I mean, almost certainly it was probably taken from some living thing, as that's how necromancy usually works, but you never know. Maybe his weird mushroom patron just dug it up somewhere and stuck his purple stuff all over it.
That's what I'm gonna hope for. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
I have no idea how strange mushroom patrons operate. Alright, so where is he going to be in the
As
camp?
I said, on Kai's side,
Apparently
Okay.
it's gonna be
Oh
near
my
the
gosh.
No.
streams.
no,
Nah.
no, he's not gonna be there. Excuse me, no.
She moves her whole tent.
No, I'm
Elise is
stuck.
like, I'm
I can't
relocating.
not move it. No. And if you set off my alarms, I'm going to stab you.
Alright, so
Listen, buddy. I don't care where you sleep, as long as you don't wake me up.
you're talking to the creature,
Yeah.
just kind of blinks at you and goes,
And I mean it. One time, and I'm having a talk with Kai.
He just wants cuddles.
That's off the
So
table.
then why don't you cuddle him in your tent?
Nah, I'm
you
asexual.
would hear suddenly in your mind, Kai or Charlie, this one shall not be an issue for you. I serve the master, and I am not an enemy.
What? Is that coming from the spore creature?
Yeah, who just kind of is drooling, but you would hear this very like clear speech in your mind. You think the spore creature said it, but you're not sure, as it kind of looks weird.
Well, I'm glad to see that you have some form of intelligence. That's at least a little bit more comforting. You don't happen to.
Are you thinking at it or speaking to it?
I guess I would. Well, maybe I would try to think to it and see if like he can kind of read my thoughts.
So it would. So you think to it. What are you thinking?
I think what I just said.
Could you repeat it?
I said, well, it's good to see you have some form of intelligence that's at least somewhat comforting.
We are Quintu. The master has designated it. We are intelligent, extremely intelligent.
Actually, I have a PhD.
Shit, it's the fucking Borg. It's the fungus version of the Borg.
You serve Kai?
That is correct. I have been sent by his patron to serve him. He says his patron. What was his name? Kai.
Zevlor.
Says Zevlor is the master of my kind. We serve him willingly, and now I serve Kai. or we serve Kai.
Well, you look to
We?
be possibly a fearsome asset in battle, so I will respect you as long as you respect me.
My abilities are linked to my ability to control my enemies, turning them into mindless creatures like myself.
You can
Spreading our influence.
reproduce out of your enemies' corpses.
Yes, once a creature is exposed to the fumes long enough, it becomes an ally, and then slowly dies, giving control of its form to us.
That is fascinating and somewhat disturbing, but could be very useful actually.
We are here to serve.
Hmm.
It just
Alrighty.
kind of sits there. All
Well,
right. Go ahead.
do you have to? Well, I'll say, do you require sleep at all?
We do not require sleep. We are constantly regenerating ourselves.
So you could be a lookout while the rest of us sleep?
That is correct. I can see within 120 feet of me, even without eyes, though I am blind beyond that.
That is extremely useful. Well then, I suppose I'll be getting some rest. Make sure you keep an eye out for any dangerous looking creatures approaching the area.
It says, "We shall." And it just kind of sits there. All right.
Cool.
So time is passing.
I go into my tent.
Yeah, the evening would pass, so it is now the 14th. And the travel will continue.
That's awesome.
Shoot, I should be taking notes.
So you now have, well, Lyra is not here, so you're not paying her anymore. Neither is Hoto. You now have Quinn too, right? But you're not
Yeah.
actually paying him anything.
Apparently soon in the corpses of our enemies.
8.2 now. Alright, so the group.
Yeah, I'm just going to restart my computer because I'm having trouble with it. So I'll be back in 5.
Alright. Yeah, I've been having some trouble with Roll20 as well. It's been super slow. What's going on? So I guess what time is it? Why don't we do a quick break? I want to talk to Quentin for a moment.
Okay.
So let's go to the other voice channel.
Okay.
Alright, we're back.
Your stalker pictures.
Oh yeah, I've seen these guys in YouTube shorts before. Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I would be shocked if you hadn't.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of shorts of these people. Welcome back, guys.
You.
Hopefully, we're all talking about, good things that are totally beneficial to the party and not scheming against us.
No, it was scheming.
Damn.
That's okay. We've been scheming too, and we're ready. We're
Yep.
ready for you.
I have my moonbeam ready. Yeah, I'm gonna fry you. No, I'm joking.
Sorry, give me one moment. I'll be right back. But yeah, Quentin should be, or his new character should be all set up.
That is awesome.
But no, I'm fully convinced that the zombie has written his thesis and is
Yeah, he's a
has
microbiologist.
completed his PhD and is currently doing research for his next thesis. Go ahead,
I like
Kai.
it.
Yeah, he's a microbiologist with
He's studying what's he
yeah.
studying?
Microbiology, but he's got like a passion for botany.
For botany.
Botany.
I could see that.
I like that. I like it a lot.
Is he doing any research for his thesis, or is he? What's he up to?
He's researching the beneficial effects of microdosing of psychedelics.
Oh, I see.
Dude, it totally expands your mind, bro.
Yeah, studying the effects of microdosing on adventuring parties.
Yeah.
Dude,
just think about this. If it can make you see things that aren't there, imagine what you see when things are there. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I just have to go off my meds and I'm there already, to be honest.
There you go.
Honestly, same.
I think the last time I came off my meds, I saw a leprechaun and his name was Jeff.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
It wasn't that bad actually.
Well, still, that's still freaky.
That's yeah. I mean,
Nah, it could have been worse. The worst time, it was like there was death in my room, and he would come to get me. That freaked me the fuck out.
That would be
sounds
freaky.
terrifying.
It's funny as fuck though.
I mean,
And it all stemmed from watching Marley and Me,
Wild.
of all things.
No, the craziest hallucinations I've had have been children standing at the end of my bed, or playing.
Oh no, that was
visual.
that was a full-on ghost. That was not a hallucination.
No, it was a hallucination. Let's not pretend that it wasn't.
Yeah, it was a full-on ghost.
that's crazy. I've never had an experience like any of that, honestly.
Well, my visual hallucinations aren't that good. They're super grainy, but my tactile hallucinations were always really scary.
What is that? What's the difference?
People touching you.
And you think it's something else?
I would have my hallucinations. I would have people drag me across my bed.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that sounds
but
horrifying.
I wouldn't see them, but I would feel myself getting dragged across my bed. Or people like touching you. I
Man,
got choked out so
Wow.
many times.
Oh no, I've never had that, and that sounds fucked up and scary.
yeah, that sounds really horrifying, honestly.
Yeah, it was, but now I'm on iron supplements and I don't have hallucinations anymore, which is
I
nice.
love that the fix to that was iron supplements.
Yeah, that isn't that crazy? That's insane.
Like you'd think it'd be like some strong like
Well,
anti-psychedelics. It's like, no, iron tablets.
well, it's because it's because I'm low iron. I'm not anemic, but I have a low ferritin count, which means that my body is really bad at storing iron. So,
And I guess that leads to like hallucinations, I guess, when it's like really bad.
well, it basically it led me to become like sleep deprived and hallucinate.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
All right.
So that was a fun couple years.
And is everyone back?
I believe so.
Yep.
All right. So, the night would pass, as I had said. So the group would begin. Oops, wrong map. Begin traveling again.
And Dr. Quinton doesn't have anything. Doesn't do anything.
Huh?
Dr. Quintu.
Yeah, Dr. Quintu. Professor, actually, he prefers, I believe.
Professor.
Right, Kai? Is it doctor or
Oh, he's
professor?
Well,
Professor.
I think he just sort of sits
Professor
there,
Quintu.
unless someone's going to try to interact with him. But
He's studying us.
yeah, if you wake up in the morning, he's still sitting in the same spot, where the corpse is anyway. Fungus is sort of like
Yeah.
pulsing a little, and
Raven, we've discovered that he's smarter than all of us. Like his intelligence is the highest in the
Oh
group.
yeah, I
so-
know.
Yeah, he's smart. He's
He's,
smarter than Elise. So we've come up with a full backstory. Like he's got his thesis. That he's
studying
he's
microbiology.
researching.
He kind of is
He's
like
well,
the
no.
Borg for fungus, because that's kind of what they do.
He
They-
absolutely is.
They like spread to other things, killing them and like basically making more of themselves. All right, so back to traveling. I would.
We will give
need-
him companions.
Yeah. I'm gonna need another check, another survival, and then an assisted survival or knowledge nature.
How is Dr. Quintu at survival or knowledge nature?
I don't think he has training, but he does have a +5
don't
to
either.
his knowledge nature check because he's int 20.
Yeah, he might do better than I would.
Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll get him to do the nature one.
Alright, so he is studying the landscape as you move with his blind sight, keeping you. Oh, does he have survival?
No, that was me. I did
Oh, that was
survival.
you.
I thought he was
You were
doing
just-
nature.
You were just marked as him. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
He will do nature. So yeah, you guys continue traveling again. Let me know if there's any interaction, otherwise time is just going to be passing on the road as the group travels.
I imagine Dr. Quintu is is performing interviews with his subjects.
No, it's Professor Quintu, PhD.
I'm sorry.
So he probably wouldn't be doing much communication unless someone actually interacted. He'd probably just be moving close to with Kai, maybe talking to Kai a bit, questioning him
Oh.
about the group and what his motives are, which I can play out if you want.
I
or we
see.
can
Not
just say
not
it's
wanting
happening.
to. Not wanting to affect the study.
Yeah, you're not sure what Kai has planned for him. But
Mm.
3 more days would pass. So go ahead and pay your camp for 3 more days.
Okay.
Dang.
And in the evening, let's see. So it's now another event happens. It is now the 17th of winter. At 10 p.m. again, it's nightfall. Once again, you are in your camp when you would hear something. I guess. Oh, Patchwork is. Wait, is Patchwork here? Is she playing?
She's watching. She's not playing.
Oh, okay.
Well, she is, but she's not. If that makes sense.
So I guess Kai, as you are sitting there, give me, I'll say, so Quentin, or not Quentin, but give me a roll for your familiar doing stealth.
I need to get his stats up. Not you. That right. I just found you, so I just had you. Oh, where have you gone now? I will do when I find him. Give me it. There we are. Forgot I put him under the. He's under the wrong thing. Not wrong thing, but okay. Stealth.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Kai, you would see. At first, what you think is just like, because you see kind of birds all the time. What you think is just a bird kind of flying through the darkness, but then you kind of notice it looks a little odd. Very
Eldritch Blast.
colorful. You can Eldritch Blast it. So
Yep.
you fire up at this bird. I think 14 would strike it.
Yeah, no, it hits.
And how much do you deal to it? 6. All right. So I think that would that take it down?
No, wouldn't take it down.
All right. So the
I got another
bird
shot.
It
kind of. Oh.
the minute. I'm gonna say the minute he hits it. Well, technically he's invisible anyway, because he'd be flying invisibly, wouldn't he? So.
True.
21.
In that case, I'll say that the fungus thing would say something moves through the air nearby, and he kind of points in the direction of it because he
Can
can
I
see it
get
with blind
this
sight.
mushroom thing to do my Eldritch Blast for me or not?
It would look at you curiously and say, "Master, I don't do Eldritch Blasts."
Yeah, but I can do the Eldritch Blast and channel my power through you for you to do the Eldritch Blast. Because we're connected by the Mushroom Lord.
Says, I don't think that is something I can do. But I can point at it. Maybe you can fire at it in the air.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, do that then. Do that. Where is it?
Alright. So with disadvantage, I think would 14 hit your bird?
14 would still hit. He's got an AC of 13.
Alright, so you are blasting up through the air.
He still does the. He still does the 6.
And I guess from where you are, you kind of see what's happening, right?
Yeah, no, I see everything outside the ring. So the minute I see that, I tell him to. Well, I'm assuming he's not flying that high, just to drop the ring and get out of sight.
Alright, so at this point, I'm going to say you only had a chance to fire off one blast as it was coming in, because it didn't think it was seen. So give me initiative rolls, the 3 of you. The bird, you, and Kai. As the rest of the camp would suddenly see blasts firing off through the air. Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, I'm
On
getting
the other
ready
side of the camp.
for battle.
What the? It's 7. Well, the rest of you don't have to roll initiative yet. It would just be Kai, this bird, and
Gotta drag the bird.
mysterious figure.
That's the bird.
You don't need a
Sorry.
token for this.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
So
theater
that's
of the
not
mind this
exact-
part.
That's
All
cool.
right. So
It's
Kai,
my initiative.
as this bird is blasted, it's sort of well, you hear it screeching up in the air. You still can't see it, but your spore fungus is sort of pointing you in its direction. So you get to act first. What do you want to do?
I'm going to use thaumaturgy to shout at everybody, "We're being watched.
Okay.
Come to me
So
to beat the shit out of this."
that
To
would
whatever.
be your action. You kind of shout to the camp as the bird is kind of struggling a bit. I think the next to act would be Rolt. So what do you want to do? The bird is getting
Me,
ready to
right?
drop
Okay.
you.
You know, I'm assuming he's not flying high enough that if I come out the ring, it's gonna fuck me up. So I'm gonna come out the ring on the ground,
Okay.
and the ring
So
will be in my hand.
basically, like
Yeah.
as the ring falls to the ground, you kind of pop out.
Yeah.
All right. So the bird would finally go, dropping the ring, and as it does so, it sort of veers off to the side, trying to get away. And this guy would be over here right now. So as you're looking around, Kai, suddenly a person appears nearby you, just seemingly poofing out of nowhere. What would you look like to them, Rolt?
Rolt is a 21-year-old, looks humanish, or looks human, with like brown hair, like very perfect blue eyes, like tanned skin. He's wearing just like he's wearing like a white cropped jacket with like gold embroidery and with the sleeves rolled up. It's kind of like silkish with kind of white silkish type trousers and boots with a blue sash tied around his waist, and he's got an earring on his left ear that just hangs a little bit down. You know what? You have those. You have the earrings like you see like. The only thing I could say is like gypsies or travelers. They have those. The lads have those little dangly earrings that just dangle down a little, like that. Yeah.
Alright, so he would suddenly appear kind of next to where you are. Are you gonna say anything, Rolt?
Yeah. I'm just gonna appear and go, "What the fuck do you think you're doing?"
That was a bit brummy.
I was trying to be Irish, alright? Give me a minute. It takes me a fucking minute to get into the voice, alright?
So this figure is
Look,
kind of
I mean,
standing there. And actually, I'll say, Kai, give me an Arcana check. You might know something here. Alright, so
shit.
you, being a warlock, you are somewhat familiar with different types of warlocks. You yourself, I believe, are a... What subclass are you? Or do you have one?
Undead.
Undead. So you believe that this person, judging by his powers and how he appeared out of that ring, might be a Djinn warlock. So how do you respond to him?
Well, I saw an invisible. Well, I didn't see an invisible bird. My zombie mate, Professor Quintu, PhD, said there was a weird bird, so I shot at the bird because, like, there's a lot of people that have tried to kill us. Do you know what I mean? Better to be safe than sorry and all that shit.
Mean.
And
Oh, but fine.
we can drop out of initiative as the rest of the camp is kind of running over to see what's going on.
What, state your business. You should know it's pretty dangerous to walk in on someone's camp.
Well, I didn't walk in, did I? I flew.
It's
You
even
know,
more
the
dangerous.
ring. Oh, really? I mean, I've kind of done it before. But no, right, so I was actually looking for you lot. You are no one's business, right? I just want to make sure I'm not stumbling to the wrong camp. That last time I did that, I didn't leave there for like 3 weeks. Although it was a really good party.
Yes, that is the name of our group.
Oh,
Why are
great!
you looking for us?
Oh, right, sorry. No, I was looking for you because you guys are kind of investigating the whole corruption shite thing that was like in Chaur, right? The whole First Church bollocks and all that crap. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool, great. I'm doing it too.
Well, we're currently away from the church. We're actually going to we're going to Issac, right? Is that the name of the place?
Yes. Shock would say, we didn't see you in town.
No, see, I've been like arriving everywhere just after you, like Char, the Alcavian Labs. You know, I've always got like a day or something after you. So yeah.
Says, well, why are you investigating the church? Like, do you serve someone? Who are you exactly?
I mean, it's kind of complicated to explain. It's not really, but a lot of people don't like it, so I kind of don't tell them.
Well, you tell us.
I have one question.
Yeah?
What do
What?
you think of dragon druids?
I mean, they kind of sound alright, but I guess in practicality, it kind of depends on the druid. Like, I suppose you can be a bit of a dick.
I like him. We trust him. He's part of the group now.
Well, wait, I'm still confused. Why are you looking for us? You say you're investigating the church.
Yeah.
Well, we're not at the church anymore, so what are you doing following us?
I was looking. I thought I said it. I was looking for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Why?
Right. Okay. So, kind of, I got told to come find you by my patron. So, that's why I'm here.
Damn, another
And
warlock.
who is your patron?
Oh, my patron's Ashai.
What business does he have looking for us? We're not too fond
I don't
of. You don't know? Well, can you
I-
communicate with this patron? I mean, it seems
I
that you're
kind of
not.
can, but I can't do it now. Like, it'll be at the end of the day, type thing. I see him every night, so I can ask then.
It is night. It is the end of the day.
Is it?
Yeah, you were basically resting when your familiar
Right,
caught
cool.
up to them.
Yeah, no, cool. So I can't ask him until tomorrow because I can't go back in the ring, and that's where he meets me.
Okay,
So,
so
excuses.
can we talk
Not,
about this in private? I
yeah, no,
sort of
sure. Like
gestured to
you guys can go.
Leeson
You guys
guy.
can go chat. I'll just go make some tea, and yeah, no, cool.
Can I think at the zombie?
Yes, we are here.
Keep an eye on him.
I've been
We're
slowly infecting him with my spores.
I'm not breathing.
You don't have to breathe. Also, you can't hear me right now.
No, but I'm saying Quentin hasn't breathed the entire. Oh, Quentin. Rolt hasn't breathed the entire time I've left there.
Alright.
Carry
Well,
on.
however his ability
Okay.
works, you're not sure if it's breath-based, but
Okay.
you wouldn't know anything about that anyway. But he would say, this creature is strange. I will keep an eye on it.
Thank you.
So what are you doing?
Yeah, I gather them like behind this tent or something and be like, okay, so what the hell is up with this guy? He's not giving us any answers. I don't like the idea of someone just looking for us and having no idea why, but he doesn't seem to be attacking, so I guess he's not trying to kill us.
Crosses his arms and he says, he's being oddly cryptic for someone who wishes to join us. Naira would say, reminds me of someone else I know. And Shock would say, well, he's back in Chaur, right?
Who? Quentin?
She would nod. Doesn't always answer questions directly. This one seems to be similar.
Yeah, well, anyways, not necessarily, okay with, this guy just hanging around our camp unless he gives us some straight answers.
I mean, I'm not sure we should discount him so quickly. He is a magic user, and we could use him in a sick.
Shock would nod. He
It's up to
says,
you.
especially if Blackwater is turned on us, we could be walking into a huge debacle once we get to Issyk. I must admit, having more allies might be, valuable.
Plus, if he's tracked us all the way through our journeys, then perhaps he can lead it. Not that Kai hasn't been doing a wonderful job, but perhaps he can lead us to Issyk.
I mean, I suppose he could be useful. I'm not saying he could be useful. I'm just struggling to come up with a good reason to trust him. I mean, to be quite frank, this is all very suspicious.
No one ever said anything about trusting him. You can trust someone and still you cannot trust someone and still use them.
Well, maybe if we ask him nicely, he'll give us some more details. Shock says.
That sounds like a good start.
I'm a little wary of just letting someone who poofed out of seemingly thin air just join the camp. I mean, who knows what he could bring upon us while we're sleeping.
Agreed. Which is why I think we should have a Professor Bentu keep an eye on him.
I agree with that, definitely.
Alright. And you would hear in your head, I've been watching him closely. He seems to be staring at me, making odd faces. Perhaps he does not find me pleasing to the eye.
As long as we're all on the same page, let's go talk to him. So I guess
says, I'll leave this to you guys, and she kind of stays back and takes out a pipe. Shock will also move over, though. Alright, so you go back and speak to him. Rolt, you would see them approaching as a group.
Hey. You see Rolt, like, stroking the Phoenix Dragon thing, like the Peacock Dragon thing, like on his shoulder, tiny thing, just like feeding him berries and stuff. Hey.
All right, listen, we're gonna need some more clear answers from you.
Okay.
Why are you looking for us? What do you want with this? You've seemingly gone through some great deal to find us.
Right, so you know the whole Cursed Church thing?
Yeah.
So, apparently, that's not only in Chaur or on the material plane, that's also appearing in other places, which happen to also be the plane of air or wind.
You speak of the...
Yeah, my patron kind...
Shock would say you speak of the miasma, the corruption that you were all telling me about?
I mean, I suppose it's more than just the corruption, it's the whole necrotic energy and all of that. Like, it's more than just one thing, but kind of whatever did it here, it's leaking over into the elemental plane of wind. So my patron kind of wants me to come over and kind of see if I can help to put a stop to it.
All right. That seems to make sense.
Shock kind of raises an eyebrow and looks to Charlie, almost with a look of like, should we tell him? I guess I'll say with your insight.
Listen, what do you know about Chaur?
Oh, I mean, I know it's a small, dingy town that's kind of had a rough time. It's like, I know a little, not a great deal. Like, I'm not technically from the material plane. I only got here like 2 years ago.
Okay, that's good to know. So you wouldn't happen to know anybody named Blackwater, would you?
No, not really.
Can I insight that to make sure he's not lying?
Yeah, if you want to roll an active insight.
Okay, that is ass.
So yeah, we don't really get a strong feeling either way.
Okay, listen. This is very important, very sensitive information that I
Okay.
kind of look to Elise. I think I'm going to tell you. We are currently trying to investigate and possibly confront the source of that dark, necrotic energy. We
Good.
think we know the person behind it.
Or at least where or at least the place where this necrotic energy is hiding.
Okay.
So if your mission is to, genuinely, to stop that necrotic energy that's infecting even the elemental plane, then our missions seem to be aligned. That is the purpose of this expedition for them. That's where we're heading right now.
Cool.
That's correct.
And, to be quite frank, we could use, I will warn you, this enemy that we're facing is immensely powerful. We could use all the help we can get, but I have to warn you, it's very dangerous.
Okay.
You just see him unphase that. Well, as long as you understand the trouble you're getting into, I think we'd be happy to have another ally on our side. I'll extend my hand to shake.
Yeah, cool. I shake his hand.
We shall be watching you, a voice suddenly says in your mind.
I say back to him and just go. I just thought, oh god, what do I want to say? Like, you can watch where you like them as long as you don't fucking touch. Like,
He just doesn't reply.
Well, feel free to set up. Feel free to set up camp somewhere around the fire.
No, I'm good. I got my ring. That's all I need.
I
Right,
don't
sorry.
quite
Yeah, no, I
understand, but-
forget. Most people don't realize. So I can, like, every long rest, I can go inside my ring. But I have, basically, it's my tent.
Shock would say, I thought you said you couldn't go in today. Or you had to wait.
No, at once every long rest. I was already in it.
So you do need a tent for the night, or
No, I'm good. I slept already.
Okay, fair enough. I'll just trust you on that. As long as you're fine out here.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Honestly, I kind of have to thank you because what he wanted me to do was kind of like getting a bit. I can only go for so long. He's kind of like. I keep looking at my ring as I'm saying it's like. He's really, really like. He's never satisfied and he just wants more. And I kind of was just glad of the break, to be honest.
I don't think I quite understand.
think I
No,
do.
sorry. Right, yeah, no. So basically, my patron is an air genie who effectively is my sugar daddy.
He is in that ring right now?
No, he's not in the ring. So it's kind of really difficult to travel back and forth between the material plane and the elemental plane. So we kind of have like a middle ground where he can appear in wherever space my ring sends me to, and I appear in there, and we kind of hook up in there.
Shock just kind of
That is
shrugs. He says, "That's interesting."
to say the least. Well, your business is your business. If whatever goes on inside of your ring is, completely up to you. But
Sorry.
I suppose I'll just be going to my tent now. I sort of think to the zombie like, please keep an eye on him.
We shall watch this strange one closely, having our spores at the ready.
I'm gonna sink back to him and go, if you really are into me, you can just fucking say it. Just, you can't get with me because I like my power.
This one makes zombies and gets with them whenever this one pleases.
Really? And I go, do you mean him? And I point to Kai, like, you mean that one?
That one is my sugar daddy, as you would said.
No way.
Is that the correct way
I'm
of
gonna
using
go
that
over to Kai
term?
and go, you're a sugar daddy too?
I assume you mean my master. I do not
No,
speak
I
all
don't
of your
mean that.
languages well.
Right, okay. So I'm gonna spend the next 5 minutes explaining to this dude what being in a sugar relationship basically means for me and my patron. And how he's got it so wrong.
He says, fascinating. So sexual creatures use sex as a way to gain favor? We just reproduce asexually, sending our spores into the dead tissue of our victims.
I see,
It is
that's
not
just no
pleasurable.
fun. Yeah, no, that's just fucking sad. Where's the enjoyment? Where's the pleasure?
Such things are not necessary.
No, trust me, pleasure is necessary. It's fucking good. You should try it sometime. Not with me, I can't. But you should definitely try it. If we get you like a lady fungal, what are you technically? I don't want to be like insensitive.
If I make you my sugar baby, you will not enjoy it.
You can't make me your sugar baby. I've already got a sugar daddy, and trust me, out of the two of them, mine is gonna kick you. Oh no, but like we can find you like a cougar. It's kind of like an older, I suppose it's an older woman type thing. Find one that you reanimate and you can get with her. Or
I am a
older
fungus.
guy, I don't entirely know what you're into.
I shall choose whatever vessels become open to me.
Fair. Do you know what? Someone who's not picky is a good thing.
This one is not at liberty to be picky. This one takes what flesh is needed.
We're all at liberty to be picky, really. I mean, you don't have to settle. As I walk near the fire to do tea. Without sitting down.
He just kind of
It
sits there
hurts at the
and
minute.
contemplates. Alright, so... Time... Oh, is he following you? Alright, he follows you. Apparently Kai is ordering him to stay next to you.
Yeah, Kai's asleep.
Kai already went to sleep. Alright.
I'll do the morning, the evening watch, not the night one, the evening one, and I'll go into the ring because I think technically I'd be able to do it then.
Yeah. I mean, I assumed you would have been going in every day around like 9 or 10, and then having the bird fly
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. So me and the bird with the party
is it
here. with
once
that
per long
half
rest
red
or
dude.
24 hours for the ring?
Once a long rest, I think.
Alright, so then you probably have to wait till the long rest ended, because you would have already used it
Okay.
when you started flying.
Yeah, it's once per long rest.
Yeah, so you'll just have to... You can do it tomorrow. But
Okay. I'll sit by the fire.
I'm going to pass time unless anyone else wants to have any interactions. Just let me know while I'm rolling. Alright, so the night is passing. I'll say it's the next day. You guys are getting pretty close to Issyk at this point. Let's see. now the 18th of winter at 8 a.m. as you are getting ready to travel. Just let me know if anyone's doing anything, otherwise we'll just continue journeying.
Alright.
I'm gonna have Urius fly ahead of us and scout as I go into it.
Okay.
Send my mind into the bird.
So you travel the last 2 days as you basically it's getting towards evening on the so go ahead and do 2 more days of camp payments. So it's the 20th of winter in the evening. You see the ruins of a fairly large city looming in the distance, kind of lit by moonlight. It looks like there's also a lot of maybe fog, as it's hard to see the inside of the city, though you would see, strangely enough, some lights coming from within the fog. So someone must be there.
I was gonna say not so strangely. I hope because we're looking for Blackwater.
Yeah. So, do you want to head into the city during the evening or set camp at this, like, kind of distance away in the plains? It looks like there is a small farm nearby, which might be an ideal campground. Like, it's an abandoned farm. It's probably been abandoned for, well, probably like at least 100 years, as long as Issyk had been destroyed. But, yeah. What does
I
the
say
group
we
want to do?
make camp at the. I say we make camp at the farm
Okay.
Well,
if it's
before
ideal.
we go, do you want me to send Urius in to have a look?
Sure.
All right.
Never know what could be hiding.
So the bird will
I go-
fly in.
Yep.
And
Go invisible and flies in
yeah, go check
scout.
it out.
while I'm in its eyes.
You don't see anything dangerous there, though you would notice there are a lot of ravens flying around the city, which is kind of odd. You would see, or not ravens, crows, like a bunch of crows, like perched up on the old stone embankments, like the destroyed walls, and just like a whole murder of them, kind of all over the place, like several large groups. Not as many flying around out in the plains, so you might see a few here and there. But the farm
Okay,
itself
I'll
seems
bring
abandoned.
I'll bring Urius back as I leave his mind, and it'd be like, yeah, no, so it's fine. There's a lot of fucking crows, like a fuck ton.
Around the farm or around the city?
Around the city mostly, but they are around the farm too. Less than the city, but more than normal.
Weird. Have
No,
to keep
right?
an eye out.
Alright, so you head over to the farm, setting up camp on the outskirts of Issyk, and I assume you're going to camp here the evening.
Yeah.
Is that what we want to do?
Well, I mean, unless you want to push forward and head to what we can assume is Blackwater's camp tonight.
Probably best to do it in the day. You're probably right.
Alright.
We definitely need to be vigilant, though.
Alright,
Of
so
course.
you are camping here. Once again, being provided good berries by Patchwork. Time is passing. I'll say in the evening. Rolt, you are approached by Ayara. As
Hold
you, or wait, you went in your ring, huh? Like you do that in the evening?
No, I do. So I will do the first watch for the team, and then after the first watch, I then enter my ring for the 6 hours.
Okay. So yeah, while you're kind of sitting by the fire, Iara would approach you. I'm not sure how
Right.
much experience you have with drow.
Probably none.
Yeah,
They're all like underground, aren't they?
For the most part, dark elves, their societies exist in the deep, though there are some that are on the surface. But yeah, I know your time in Gaian is kind of limited. So she would
Right.
kind of walk up, sitting down next to you, and say, "So, you're the plaything of some kind of genie, Djinn?"
I mean, I suppose plaything's a bit rough, but yeah, kinda.
She says, "Is it enjoyable for you?"
I mean, yeah.
She says, "I come from a place in the darkness where I grew up in such a position, though it was not something I enjoyed. I was just curious."
Oh no, it's all right. How to explain this for most people? People I think judge it a lot. It's look. It depends what you're into, to be honest. Like in fairness, I got drunk at a party, made a deal with him, and I do it for power. Like let's be honest, a lot of people do a lot worse things for power. The fact that I get to sleep with a really hot genie who gives me power, I can think of worse stuff.
She nods. She says, "Well, I suppose if he is kind to you." I assumed it was a he.
No, he is.
She says, "Well, as I said, was in a similar position, but not. It was not as enjoyable. I was just curious
Wait,
if you
you had
would."
a genie that? You had a genie?
She says, "No, not
Oh,
a genie." She says, "I come from a city of dark elves. I was
wait,
Give me a persuasion, or give me a charisma check. Actually, this wouldn't be persuasion."
okay. Charisma is what I'm good at.
She says, "I was being taken care of by someone after I was forced out of my home. I had to flee. Uh, I was being hunted by, well, people who I shouldn't have crossed. And I ended up with someone who was not nice to me. I'll just say that," she says. "It was not a happy time for me. But it
That's
sounds
not
like your
nice.
experience was better."
I mean, yeah, but it's also look. The fact of the matter is, you can't judge it off another person's experience. We're all different.
Hmm. She says, "You might be more comfortable if you did have like a tent or at least a can or a blanket or something. It seems like you're always
Boy,
just sitting out in the cold."
no. So I have everything in my ring. Like it's my tent, so I'm good. I vanish into the ring. It's got everything in there: food, a bath, a bed.
She says, "Oh,
It,
that sounds
it's really
delightful.
comfy.
Can
It's
you?"
good. Like it's a lot easier than carrying around a tent.
She says, "You can bring people in with you."
Not yet. Eventually, I will. I can,
Oh,
but I can't do it yet. I need to be a bit stronger.
well, that sounds like a useful ability. She says, I could use something like that to make a quick escape."
I mean, you can and you can't. Like, it's good, but there are downsides. Like, the ring stays wherever it is. I need to give it to someone when I go in it so that I stay.
All right. Well, I was just kind of curious. Wanted to know if your
Yeah.
situation was anything like mine, but it sounds like yours is much more favorable.
Thank you for checking. Nice.
She starts to walk away, and she'll say, "Oh, and if you want some company, you should come over to my tent before you go back in your ring." Gives you a little wink.
I'm flattered, but if I do that, then I lose my deal.
She just,
It's kind of a monogamy thing.
oh,
Sorry.
I guess no relationship can be perfect. And she just kind of smiles at you, and then heads away. All right, so that would be it for that. The night would continue passing, and you guys would level up.
Shit.
A level up
As you enter
in this
the-
economy?
As you enter the new campaign, since you had all that
We
stored
did it.
up, all those stored up side quests, and milestones.
Okay, I've got to decide what I'm doing.
Same, boo.
Okay, so I have another paladin, and I'm doing the Soradin thing with him. So this paladin, I'm going to do the paladin fighter. I think that's the way to go.
Yeah, so
How do you guys level up again?
I'll give you some
Hit the
time
cog.
to work on your level up.
You
It's
see the
been too
cog
long.
wheel, right? Next to the spells, and then do launch level character mancer. It's like you have to scroll down a little bit.
Oh yeah. Am I
Alright.
doing another? Am I doing another level in Rogue or
What level rogue are you?
2?
Third
then
level is
5.
subclass and an extra dive sneak attack,
It sure is.
but no spell
Or
progression.
or level 6 in Wizard.
I guess you could get spell slots if you took what is it called? The magic one. I forgot what it's called.
Arcane Trickster.
Yeah, that one. You would get some spell slots, just not like high level spells.
No. No, I was thinking between the assassin or soul knife. Just do assassin. Because I like the assassination feat. Like,
You ever seen the Phantom? The Phantom is pretty pretty dope.
it is. Like, I had months and months and months to think about it.
How do you add a new class?
As you go through, there's the levels bit where there's a bit where you add multi.
Multi-class and then you just plus?
Yeah. There's further down. There's a bit that says tasks.
Well, if I press like add multi-class, how do I like select the class that I want to select?
Should be a drop down or something.
Yeah, there should be. Yeah, so if you click the plus button, it'll take you somewhere.
Right. Considering the fact we're leveled up, can I like beseech my payment and swap a level of druid for another level of warlock instead as well? Or not?
Well, you can't undo previous levels, but you can add a level in warlock or druid.
Oh, okay.
Somebody help me out real
If
quick.
you did a respec, then you could do all that, the one-time respec, if you want to change your levels around.
Ooh.
But you only get to do that once.
Right. So click the plus button.
Can I do that then?
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, choose right here.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. That's what I need to do.
So to do the respec, you would spend, I think it's 2 story points. You have 2
Then you
story
pick
points.
what you want to go to.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could spend 2 story
Well, they
points,
got
and then you can mess with your multi-class levels. So you'd probably need a new sheet to just remake the character, because it might freak out if you try to, change that stuff on the fly. So let me get you a new sheet.
I mean, I can just launch the character level 1 rather than.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you could just start over. I think that will. Well, actually, I don't know if that'll mess with your inventory. Maybe not. So yeah, I guess you could just
It's
start at
alright.
level
I
1.
haven't got that much anyway.
So yeah, if you want, you can just start at level 1, then rebuild it. You just can't change your race, and you can't change your classes to something else. So you'd have to be still druid and warlock.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
If I did superior technique. Yes.
Levels up. Level 8.
Alright, so I could either get. Here's what I'm looking at. It's really just a choice between blind fighting and defense fighting style. So we either get a +1 to AC or blind sight so that I can't be blinded. Which one do you think is better?
Sorry, what are the options?
So for my fighting style, I'm either considering taking the defense fighting style, which would give me a +1 to my AC, or the blind fighting style, which you know about.
Blind fighting worked out really well for Threna.
Kai, you can cast darkness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
And
That
I
could
can.
be. Ooh. Okay, so considering we have people that are capable of it, and Kai, you also have Devil Sight, right?
Yeah.
So we could combo.
We both. I think me and Kai both have Devil Sight.
I like that a lot. I like that idea. This is listen, guys, we're doing it. Instead of being selfish and raising my AC, I am synergizing with the team. I'm so proud of us. All right.
In fairness, I can do darkness onto a stone and give it to my familiar invisible who can hold it.
That's pretty cool. Alright, it's like a second wind, so a little bit more self-healing out of combat or in combat self-healing, honestly. And I got a new fighting style which allows me to see can effectively see anything that isn't behind total cover within 10 feet. I can see an invisible creature within range unless it successfully hides from me. That is so cool. Apply. Look at that. 69 hit points. Nice.
What packed boon do I need?
Depends what you want.
I think Pact of the Tome gives you some extra free spells.
Home gives you ritual spells. Talisman gives you the familiar, like what I've got. Chain. I don't entirely know what chain does, and blade is for if you want a melee.
Are you sure Chain isn't the one that gives you the familiar? Pretty sure Talisman gives you like an actual talisman
Yeah.
that like gives you a bonus to saving throw.
Yeah, I'm wrong. I've got it the wrong way. Chain's the one with the familiar. Talisman's the one I don't ever remember.
Yeah, talisman, like I think you get like a little talisman that can, I think, help you with like attack rolls and saving throws every once in a while. I'm not too familiar
Yeah.
with it.
Well, my question is this, Kai. What do you want to do with Kai? Like, what is it you're wanting him to be able to do?
I don't know. I think the chain makes more sense.
Oh yeah, I mean you could get like I mean you're all about having like little allies with you, right?
Right. I did
Yeah.
the chain because Kai wasn't like, and then she was like, "I'm gonna copy." Not saying you're copying, but you know.
I have to go to the bathroom real
Mm.
quick, but I am
Fair enough.
done with my level up.
Okay.
Right. Let's have a look at what the options are, just so I can see, because I can't remember. I don't remember what they all do. I only know about chain. Pack. Here we are.
Oh, you don't roll for HP. You take the average.
Yeah, I didn't mean that, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
No, I think no. So if you did Pact of the Tome, you'd get extra cantrips, which you get to pick, and then you can choose an Eldritch Invocation, which lets you add the ritual spells to the book. That's
Yeah, I
what the
don't.
tome is. Yes, the tome gives you extra cantrips, talisman. Talisman basically gives you guidance on a number of rolls equal to your proficiency bonus. You can add d4s to it. On an ability check, yeah.
I can change the pact after a level, can't
You can
I? Or do I have to keep it
change.
forever and ever?
You can change it before next game. After that, it becomes permanent. I don't think there's an option to respec your pack or pact,
Pacts I don't think we can swap out. I think it's just invocations.
but it's my
Is it?
usual.
Oh.
Yeah, it's my usual rule for like level ups. If you don't like something, you have till the next game to change it, and then
Here's
it's
my
permanent.
question, Kai. Do you
Yeah.
want to back to the blade?
I've got
Use
zombies.
an action. Huh?
I'll just do blade and then I'll have a think about it.
I'd say because back to the blade gives you packed weapon in your empty hand. You can choose the form of the blade that it creates.
Wait, are you a hexblade?
No, he's
No,
undying.
undead.
He's you're like undead, right?
Yeah, undead.
Yeah, which I don't actually know too much about. You're the well, yeah, you're. Well, wait, are you still Spore?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's kind of like undead combined with Spore.
If you do pack the blade, your blade counts as magical anyway. And if you looked at what invocations are you taking?
I don't know. I'm gonna have a think about that one.
For some reason, I'm having trouble connecting to Roll20. At least to the compendium. It's odd. There's been problems all day today.
To say, Kai, if you are taking Pact to the Blade, if you, as an invocation, Thirsting Blade lets you attack twice instead of once. Your attack action.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd want improved Pact weapon. Because it just turns your
No,
weapon into
I've got that
+1.
shillelagh. Yeah, I've got shillelagh
Yeah.
for that.
I wasn't sure if you'd want that or not. I mean, you've got Maddening Hex might work for you.
There we go. That
Yeah.
was weird.
You got fiendish vigor on yourself for an Eldritch Invocation.
Um,
Because it lets you cast False Life on yourself at will as a first level spell without expending a spell slot.
yeah, I'll have a think.
Okay. Just trying to. Sorry, not gonna.
No, that's fine. It's just that I need to. I think I need to read them all because obviously I have.
Yeah.
I
I
don't want to do the.
do what I was.
Yeah, I know. I definitely don't want to do the chain because if I've got my zombies, I don't want the chain.
But it
But
depends
then
what
the
you want to
chain
do
makes
with the
more
chain.
sense.
That's the thing. 'Cause with chain, you kind of have to decide: do you want it to be in combat or not?
No, because there'll be too many. It was like when I was doing the shepherd thing, there was just too many animals to keep track of. And I'm running out of names, to be honest.
Run through the alphabet, start with A, and work your way forward.
Yeah, Alvin.
To me, it's looking like, personally, if I were you, if you're still deciding, I would look at either Tome or Talisman. I don't think Pact of the Blade is going to do a whole lot for you. I mean, if you want it, it can, and the invocations for it are pretty decent.
Yeah.
But I think you should either look at Talisman or Tome.
Well, I think considering the druid he is, like the spore druid, blade works kind of because of the whole. It's better for meleeing, but it depends if that's what you want to do. The spore
Yeah,
druids
I'll
work
have a, I'll have
better.
a, I'll have a, I'll have a read
Yeah,
before the
that's good.
next game anyway,
Alright.
and then I'll probably enlist your assistance.
So if you're done leveling up, just type done in chat in the Roll20, just so I know who still needs some time.
I'm just
I mean, in fairness,
struggling with my spells. I decided to go level 6 Blade Singer because then I get my extra attack.
Ooh, that's huge. Big.
Right? And I can use a cantrip in place of one of the attacks.
I'm so jealous. Use Green Flame Blade.
Oh, I already do. But yeah.
Yeah, now you get a Green Flame Blade and a normal attack, which is just
And
better
an
than
extra
Marshall's
attack.
extra attack, which is just makes me jealous,
Yep,
but it's okay.
I'm bougie. I'm bougie like that.
Alright, well, probably start at least as you're choosing your spells. So the night passes. In the morning, you all have some insight into your recent adventures, which gives you some new abilities. So it's morning time, though you would notice that for some reason the area around here isn't as bright as you feel it should be. There is a fog kind of covering everything that is dampening the light coming from above, and there's like kind of gray skies all around, which makes it even less so lit up. The city looms in the distance, though you can't make out too many details. The one thing you might notice is that there's a keep that kind of pops out over the mist and fog, and looks like it's about 40 or 50 feet tall. It's pretty big. A very large structure. What do you want to do?
I suppose we want to head towards it. I mean, we're not planning on being sneaky, are we?
Shock with nod. He says, "We look for Blackwater, I assume."
Yeah.
How do we intend to confront him? With what you've learned, do you consider him an enemy, or what are we going to do about him?
Well, it's a little complicated. I personally vote that we probe to see if he even knows that we know about him. He might still consider us an ally if he assumes that we're still ignorant about him. But if he knows that we know of his true form, that he is in fact possessed by this shadow creature, then the only thing I can assume is that a fight might break out, honestly.
He nods and says, well, is that what the end goal is? To slay Blackwater at this point?
I mean, honestly, from what we found out, Blackwater himself is completely innocent. He's just being possessed. If we could find a way to spare him, that would be ideal, but I'm not even sure how to do that. We really need to find out more. We need to go in there and at least see if he knows what we know.
Shock just kind of nods and says, I think that's a good idea.
I
I
look
would
towards the rest
say,
of the group.
well, we give up the element of surprise if we tell him what we know. He could turn
No,
on
no,
us.
no. We shouldn't tell him what we know. I want to be a little bit more subtle about it. And if we show up and he knows that we know he is possessed, surely, I mean, he will reveal that. Unless he's just going to play stupid. And in that case, we, can assume that he's not going to attack us, at least.
She says, well, until an opportune time, at which point he'd have the element of surprise on us.
Well, we won't drop our guard. We know what he really is. Whether he knows what we know, that's the only thing that's up in the air.
But I guess, well, I mean, are we going to go in and attack him? I think is the other question. Or are we going to try to, I don't know, reason with him? I guess what is our tactic here?
Well, from what
Well,
he just said, we're going to
Because
see if he knows or if he attacks us. Is that correct,
Yeah.
Charlie?
well, yeah, I guess suggesting if he immediately attacks us, the decision is made for us. But if he doesn't, then we have some options. The main option I would like to know is what does he want to do in Isaac? Why is he doing this? What does he seek to gain from it? I would want to find out things like that. If we can possibly find out a way to maybe even save Blackwater, I mean, that would be ideal.
What about his mercenaries? Were we able to get in touch with them? I know you all have magic to do such things.
We haven't tried yet.
Oh, I hope Lyra's okay. She seemed nice.
I definitely don't want her on the opposite side. I think I agree with you. I think she's a good person. And honestly, I think if we told her the truth, she would come to our side. But I guess that's not
Then-
entirely up to me.
then perhaps we should use this opportunity to attempt to turn her and the other mercenaries on Blackwater.
Yeah, I mean that if you think she would side with us, and maybe you're right. I think maybe we could use her to get some of them on our side. It's a good idea.
I don't think they necessarily have any particular loyalty to Blackwater beyond what he offers to pay them.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, we'll probably have to find them then, IR says.
But you're saying we can. Well, I mean, honestly, Lyra might be a good start. Let's try and contact her.
How would we do that?
Uh,
IR asks.
Well, Patchwork can message, right?
Patchwork's in the background, though.
We can't use her to say.
Generally, you're not supposed to get anything from people in the background. I was willing to do the good berries, but for messaging, no.
Yeah.
She'd have to be here.
Does anybody else have that spell?
No.
Or do we have any sending stones?
Nope.
So we might at least have to wait on her to do the message.
Okay, well,
Or
if
sending.
that's not on the table, then what do you guys want to do?
Perhaps I can sneak into the camp and try to find her in particular and try to convince her to come back with me.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you would have to be here to do the spell, Patchwork, unless you want to hop in and do a message to them really quick or something. But I assume you're still sitting out, right?
Yeah, it's okay, Patchwork.
Yeah, we can
Like
just
we
do
can
it
figure
next
something
week.
out.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about
You
it
could
if you're
just
not feeling great.
start looking around, then like next week you can decide what message you want to send them.
Yeah. For now, considering that's off the table at the moment, sneaking in doesn't sound like a terrible idea. As long as you're, comfortable with it. I mean, it could be very dangerous.
Oh, I'm aware of the danger. You don't have to worry about me.
All right.
But
I
thank you for
trust
your
you.
concern.
Alright, so the group, are you leaving your camp at the farm? Like your people in the group is heading in?
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
leaving. I think everybody here, but Elise is staying.
Well, does Kai want to come with me in wild shape, or?
Oh, is Elise just scouting or something?
Yes. Yeah.
I think the plan was I was gonna go, scout ahead, see if I can find Blackwater's camp and Lyra in particular, and try to convince her to come back with me.
Alright, so you are going to approach the city. Give me a stealth check. And yeah, no one's going with her, right? It's just her.
Maybe Kai and
Well,
Wild
Kai,
Shape.
I was gonna
As
say,
a
Kai,
mouse
do you
or
want to
something.
come with me?
Yeah, I'll wild shape into a rattle spider.
Alright, so you're riding.
You want me to send Urius with you when he's invisible?
I suppose.
Right, Urius will go with you. He'll be invisible.
Alright, so the bird is gonna follow. Give me a stealth check for you and the bird.
I'm not rolling well today, you guys.
Right.
Urius
So
isn't doing much better.
you
I was gonna say this dumb bird.
you're heading through the grass, realizing that the grass might be giving away your location a little as you move through it. You don't.
Can I adjust?
Well,
If I know that it's gonna give me away, can I adjust?
there's not much you can do. There's like basically kind of grass everywhere. You're just doing the best you can.
Yeah.
And no, that you
I-
don't get to re-roll at this point, but you'll get another
I'm not trying to
roll later.
reroll, but I just want to adjust so that I'm just going along with the description.
Alright, so yeah, you're doing your best adjusting to the grass. It's just kind of getting in your way and moving around a bit. As you approach the embankments, you see a part of the wall that's destroyed. And as you get closer, almost seemingly out of nowhere, there's a figure in the mist, just kind of leaning there against like the destroyed wall. He stands about 5'6" and has some sort of kind of red and blackish cloak on. He is just kind of looking out over the field, like kind of looking towards you as you're approaching. He's probably
Does
about
he look
200
familiar?
feet away. No, you don't recognize this person. What do you want to do?
And is he like humanoid? Is he?
He looks
Like-
human, but you're kind of far away, and he is in the mist a bit, so it's hard to see.
Okay. Can I try to sneak around him?
Yeah, give me another stealth check. And one for Eurus as well.
Yeah, he's coming.
That's a little better.
You're kind of moving through the underbrush, trying to get around his position. As you are moving, getting kind of closer, moving around him, he would just kind of smile and then just step back into the mist, re-entering the city. You don't see him anymore.
All right, I will make note of this and keep moving forward, trying to find
Right.
Blackwater's camp.
So you get closer, approaching another hole in the wall. And you step through it, revealing the city area. So give me a moment to just change this map. So you are coming in through one of the south areas of the gate. As you step through, you see a large, well, it looks like an old neighborhood that obviously at this point has been completely abandoned. Where are you? Let's see, you can see, can't see that far. Like I said, it's kind of misty. Oh wait, hang on. So as you approach the neighborhood, I'll say you're in the trees right now, kind of up here, and you see the edges of some houses over here, and what appears to be like small yellow eyes peering out of some of the windows. You don't think any of them have noticed you, but it seems like there are creatures in the neighborhood skulking about.
Okay.
From here, now that you're past the gate, you can see a couple other things. Deeper in the city, you see that large keep that's sort of looming over everything, which I'll reveal to you.
I'll put. You just drag Eurus to wherever Elise is so I can see. Because I'll be seeing through Eurus.
Yeah, I can give you both vision through, and actually Kai's here too.
And I'm relaying everything I'm seeing through Eurus to everyone. In my really shit Irish accent.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. We'll support you. And
She's learning to make
believe me, it's not as bad as some of my accents.
So there, I think you can all see now, right?
Yep. I can at least.
I can't, but I'm not there.
Yeah, you're
I
not
can.
there. So I'm just
Does the
revealing the
keep-
keep for you. Where it is.
Yeah, does the keep look lit up at all, or like someone's there?
No, you don't see any lights coming from the keep. You also see a large cathedral a little bit west of the keep, which I'll reveal to you now. These are both pretty large structures. Other than that, there are just a bunch of houses everywhere. Hang on. So this is where you actually are right now. Like I said, kind of in the trees here. Kind of looking out. Give you a little bit more sight. What do you want to do?
Well, I guess I will start skulking around looking for Blackwater's camp.
So this city is huge. You have no idea where his camp would be. But if you want to just randomly start walking around, you can. It just might be dangerous alone with all these creatures.
Elise will hear in her head through Eurus. Hey, where is she? Wait, do you want me to send Eurus and we go one way and you go the other?
Sure.
Alright, which way do you
think
want to go?
I think I'm gonna start heading towards the. I think I want to start heading towards the chapel. If you want to head up towards the keep.
Okay. Eurus is invisible and will be flying at like 100 feet in the air. But yeah, and he's got 120 dark vision, and he's got devil sight as well because
I think the issue is that
Reason.
it's misty.
might be.
Yeah, I don't think it's the dark that's the issue, it's the mist.
There are also a bunch of crows flying around, which is a little bit odd. You would see more of them once you're inside the city proper. So I guess I'll do Elise first if you guys are separating. I need another stealth check.
How many do you want me to do?
Alright. So you are traveling. You said up towards the keep, right?
Yeah, I'll head. No, I said I would head towards the chapel.
Alright. So as you are going through the city here, you would hear some noise. And several armed ghouls come out of the nearby house approaching you. One of them would look at you and say, "Drop your weapons and surrender yourself, intruder."
I mean no harm, truly. I'm just looking for my associates. Please, I don't mean to intrude.
If you do not do as asked, we will kill you. Drop your weapons and surrender, or die. Isik will not suffer the living again. And several of them draw their glaives.
Do I get a chance? Do I get a sense that maybe they can see better than I can through the mist?
I mean, it's hard to say for sure, but do you have any religious knowledge?
Not trained.
Yeah, so these undead, in the past, you know that they do have dark vision like you, but you're not sure if they can see better here. It's hard to say.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking if it's misty, I might try to kind of try to evade them.
Alright, so they are going to start
If you have.
slowly approaching you at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna be taking steps back away from them, and because I know I'm faster than them, I might try to kind of dip behind some houses.
Alright, so you're going to try to
And
retreat?
yeah, I'm gonna try to kind of get away, see if I can get around them, and sort of evade them and disappear.
Alright, so they are going to at first start moving, but as you gain ground, they are going to pull out crossbows and take some shots at you as you attempt to flee. So you're not blade dancing yet. So here,
No,
18.
doesn't hit.
Alright, so the first shot misses. Ooh, a 19.
19 will hit. I will use my shield.
Alright, so you spend a first level spell and a reaction knocking the shot away. Third shot, fourth shot, and fifth shot. So I think one of those actually hits you.
One of them hits, yeah.
So 8 piercing as one of them kind of nicks you as you're rushing to get away. So I need an athletics check or a stealth check to try to lose them in the alleys and streets. Are you trying to go deeper into the city or retreat back towards the entrance?
We'll keep going into the city for now.
Alright, if you do that, you'll have to run more towards them, and that would be a disadvantage. Though luckily you do pretty well. As they are pursuing, you sort of move through some of these alleys, trying to evade them, gaining some distance as they're slightly confused. Give me another stealth check to see if you can lose them for good.
Okay, I think this one I'll. No, I won't.
Okay. So yeah, luckily you were able to give them the slip. But there are a lot of eyes on you now as you're moving through the streets. And you think the creatures in the house that are watching you are a creature that is familiar to you.
Okay.
It's looks like a bunch of the flesh-eating ghoul creatures that you fought in the past, though none have come at you yet. Almost seems like they're just watching, which might make you even more uneasy as to why they're not attacking.
Yeah. Can I dip behind? Can I kind of dip down an alleyway and can I transform into that guy that was like that humanoid that was at the front of the gate?
The guy in red, or
Yeah. Like the guy who's like at.
you don't have his clothing, but you can look like him.
I'll at least look like him, and if there's I don't know if I can use my cloak or something to kind of like give the vibe.
It wouldn't look like his cloak, but you can have a cloak on.
That's okay.
Alright, so
We'll do our best with what we have.
Alright, so I'm gonna switch over to Charlie. Charlie, are you doing anything back at camp while this is happening?
I'm probably just waiting, honestly.
Just waiting?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, Charlie's getting a rundown of what I'm seeing.
So
because I'm relaying everything I'm seeing.
You can no longer see anything because you are outside
No,
the
I can.
100-foot distance.
No, I can because I've got a voice of the chain.
Link it.
Yeah, I just need to find it. There we are.
Okay. So, you said you wanted him to go towards the keep?
He's going towards the keep, but he is going to, well, technically it's a she. As she goes, she's going to polymorph herself into a raven to A, get a better fly speed, but B, also to blend in.
What is she using to polymorph?
It's the shape changer thing that they get. There.
Okay. So it turns into a raven, flying up kind of through the mist. And yeah, as you approach the keep,
you just give me sight through her because I can't see through her.
Well, I'm not gonna. I need to make a token for her. But I guess I could give you your token to see what she would see.
Okay.
Oh, actually, we are over 2, so we might want to do this next time.
All right, cool. Yeah, because if you did a token, and because I'm relaying it all, if you want to do it so that everyone can see what we'll be seeing.
Well, you can certainly tell them what you're seeing.
Okay.
I think I'll keep the map hidden until they actually get there, but you can tell them what it is that you are seeing for sure. I'll just get your token on here so we can start with that next time. So you're flying. pretty good view. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, why don't we do MVP votes, and next time we can continue.
That's cool.
All right.
Pick it up next week. But you would be seeing a lot of ghouls in this city. Like, probably thousands.
Why do you think I'm having her fly so high over them? Just like oh shit.
You don't
It's
see
a
anything resembling
W
a camp.
slash, right?
/W space GM.
Oh, I'm glad I brought Kai with me.
You would guess that Blackwater probably isn't in the city, or if he is, he's probably hidden somewhere, like with his people, because or else they'd probably be under constant attack.
Wait, where did I go?
You're with me.
Oh, am I? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're a rat. I thought you
You're
said.
a rat with Elise.
I'm just twerking on her ads.
Well, she's
I hope
running away
not,
from
because
ghouls.
we're trying to be stealthy.
Where's my zombie? Sorry, I was concentrating on
But one
the
question I had
reading
is,
shit.
sorry, go ahead.
No, that's fine. I'll finish.
I was gonna say one question I had is if Rolt can see through the Raven, did the Raven see any of that stuff going on? Because they could call me in for backup.
I mean,
No, we'd split up. We'd split up at this
Damn.
We
point.
split up.
She went her way, I went mine.
yeah.
Damn.
I think I still need your vote, Charlie. Alright, so Rolt with 2 votes, your MVP. Gain inspiration.
Yeah, let's see how good Rolt does with everyone.
Good game, everyone.
Yeah.
Good game. Good game.
No, I'm scared. You guys, I am going to die. And I really need some glamour armor. Or something that lets me change my outfit easily. Because this is getting ridiculous.
Don't you have this guy's self?
Sorry?
Don't you have the
Disguise
spell
self?
disguise self?
Not prepared.
You do have the spell, don't you?
I have it. Yeah, no, I have it. I just don't have it prepared.
Yes,
I don't need to because I can change my form without having it.
Yes,
without
but you
using
can't
illusion.
change the clothes, so it would help.
Hey, I'll remind you that my character's wisdom is 8.
Hey, Roltz is a 10. Roltz is a charismatic person. He's not clever.
You guys have no idea. Wisdom 8, intelligence 8.
Yeah, Roltz signed
No,
a contract while pissed to a gin.
We love our dumb retriever paladin.
My head's a retriever. Okay.
Wait, I'm not gonna lie. I'm enjoying having Rolt be able to scout and not risking his life because it's like I can send Urison and I'm safe.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I immediately regretted going in after seeing all my bad stuff rolled. But whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I get you could. Yeah, I guess you could have turned
Wait,
around,
don't
but
I
with
have
me there'd be 0 chance of stealth.
Am I a dumbass?
Why?
I think I have the boots of Elvenkind.
You have something.
I have something.
No, you don't. You don't have the boots you gave him to Patchwork. Remember?
No, I gave Patrick the cloak.
I thought you gave
While you
Patrick
wear
the boots
these-
because of.
I originally gave her the
Patrick
boots. I originally gave her the boots, but then when we got the Crocs of spider climbing, she gave the boots back to me.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Yeah.
Regardless of the shirt, you have advantage on stealth checks that rely on moving silently. So yeah, I have advantage on stealth checks. I'm a fucking idiot.
Only versus sound,
Well, that's
not versus sight.
True, but
So certain
oh
stealth
man,
checks
maybe
you have
I.
advantage on.
Damn it! I should have took invisibility. I saw the spell. I'm like, nah, I don't need that,
Definitely comes in
guys.
handy.
I actually have that.
You have invisibility. Why aren't you casting invisibility on me?
Right, because I'm a rat.
He's a rat
Wait,
dog.
do
Why
you have
didn't-
boots of elven kind? I don't see them on your inventory.
Yeah, they're there. They're like at the top of the list.
I see bracers of defense.
So we got boots of
Oh,
elven.
I see. Never mind.
Yeah, we got boots of elven kind, and then we also got a cloak of elven kind, and I gave Patrick the cloak in exchange for the boots because she wanted the Crocs of spider climbing.